something. I'm a member of the Society of Christian Ethics. I teach Christian ethics at McCormick Seminary, and I think I see some McCormick people out here. I see you, Mike. I see you. Okay. We had one of our speakers this year, plenary speakers, said that we are forced every day since November the 8th to forget that 65 million is more than 62. And if you take into consideration all the people who were turned away from the polls in places like Wisconsin, because of not having the right voter registration, that number increases by a lot. I was telling my wife last night, and this is not my remarks, I'm supposed to talk about internalized racism, but just for a couple of seconds, if you don't mind.
Okay.
I was telling my wife just last night that people on both sides of this thing now, since November 8th, folks in support of 45 and folks who are against him, both of us, these groups feel like, okay, now we can get some work done. How can we feel that way? Those of you sitting in this packed church feel that way. For some time now, during the presidency of Obama, people felt like perhaps we have moved past this problem. Now you know we've not. Now you know what's really going on with it. Now we can get some work done. Right? Let's buckle down and get to work. Coretta Scott King said, freedom is never won. You fight for it and win it in every generation. And if you wondered what you would have done back in those days during that civil rights movement, well, guess what? You got next. That's where we're at. We are there right now. And you look at this room here to see the numbers of people who have turned out. This is some momentum. We can get some stuff done. Don't hang your head. Don't hang your head. Don't feel discouraged. Get up and let's get to work. So, in my little bit of time, internalized racism. First, we must start with what we think racism is and what it is. This is what I wanted to begin with. Racism is typically understood as the negative treatment that people of color get by white people. And that is a constituent of racism. But that's not what racism is about. That's the effect. That is a secondary effect. Racism, now this is some of my toying with the definition to make a point here. It is an actuality what it is. I'm going to tell you a story about it. Racism is in fact the effort to create and sustain systems and structures for whites only. The effort to create and to sustain systems and structures for whites only. Some people don't like the term effort because people have done this, but that's what it is historically. And the effect of that people of color get in this arrangement is the secondary effect of the effort to make white space. Follow that?
Come on, bro.
Okay. So what is internalized racism? Internalized racism is just this is the condition that we are in fact all in. Internalized oppression is perhaps, you find definitions of internalized oppression that say people of color agreeing with a subordinate status or disliking their own. Something along these lines. And again, when you recognize the effort to create and sustain, you see that that's also just a secondary effect. The dislike, the negative affect. What we know as race in the Western world in general, the United States in particular, is as old as the transatlantic slave trade and as young as the United States of America. Tell you a story. A couple of months ago, I was teaching a course in Ghana with a group of doctor of ministry students from McCormick Seminary, Jeremiah Wright Scholarship, black pastors. One particular day, we went down to what's called the Slave River. This is not too far from Elmina Castle. Big castle where they could hold hundreds of slaves in dungeons waiting for ships to come and load them and take them to the New World. The New World. Put that in quotation marks. Well, we walked down to the river where people ambushed, they were not slaves, these were ambushed Africans. Kidnapped and ambushed Africans had been marched for months through hot Africa at night in chains, no food. Many of them didn't survive. And there was a mass grave not too far from this last bath that would indicate that, and other mass graves along the way. So they went down to the river, they were bathed. Then they were given some food. They were given food not because they were hungry, but because they were made to look healthy for the people who would be buying them there on the coast. Now, Protestants have two sacraments that we observe: baptism and Eucharist. This process of this last bath was in many respects a kind of baptism. This baptism that these captured and ambushed Africans received was a sort of a baptism unto death. It was being moved or changed status. What we receive when you're baptized is a change of status from outside of Christ to in Christ. Well, this move was a move into Christ, a disfiguring Christ, an idol Christ. Baptism into this new body, because before this baptism, there were Iwe, Asante, Fawn, Mende. Then in this practice of this baptism, they become black. They are given food in order to be made to look healthy and plump. This food that they were given, a kind of a Eucharist. All of this in this transformation, that is where we live now. Those of us who live in the Western world know each other by this racialized structure. That is an invention. Europeans did not go into Africa because of race. Europeans went into Africa because they could. Race becomes the legitimizing ideology to make sense of that genocidal practice, that destructive practice. What you understand about race now, about yourself as human beings, is a distortion. We are all of us distorted. None of us is unscathed. Each of us have come to understand ourselves as human in a way that is meant only to elevate white masculinity as the ideal and the normative humanity. Your humanity is measured by aesthetic proximity to a white masculine ideal. That's what race and racism is. And this works as a religion. It works in a kind of a religion, like a religion. This white masculine ideal has historically set what is beautiful, what is smart, what is moral, and even what is holy.
Teaching good, Doc.
So the Christianity then that we observed on display is really it's really the practice of idolatry, where they've set a God in their image and the man that the world worships. We must be converted. We must be converted. We can talk about what that conversion means and looks like. I'm done.